Greetings once again from my native Poland. As we are celebrating the fifth Sunday of Lent, the first reading in Cycle B gives us a wonderful promise that God is offering through the mouth of the prophet Jeremiah. Today's first reading reminds us that God is making a new covenant with the house of Israel. Jeremiah says, "It will not be like the covenant I made with your fathers." This time, Jeremiah continues, God will place God's law within our hearts. As I have been spending lots of time traveling around all the old places of my childhood and youth in Poland, I have been reminded that my story and my faith is deeply rooted in 10th centuries of the faith of the Polish people. And yet at the same time, I know very well that my experience of God, the story of my journey with God, is also different and new. This is that beautiful experience that Jeremiah speaks about in today's first reading. On one hand, our faith is very much the faith of our mothers and fathers. On the other hand, Jeremiah says that our personal experience and covenant with God is new and fresh, that we cannot be limited by the faith and experience of our parents and grandparents, that God wants us to experience God's self in a new, fresh way, in our own way. And so today I cannot help but ask myself, is my faith in the same place it was when I was receiving my first Holy Communion? Has my faith not changed even a little bit from the faith of my parents or great grandparents? If there is no evolution, if there is no new freshness in our journey of faith, something is not right. I really enjoy these words of the prophet Jeremiah, who calls us to not be afraid of the newness and freshness of God experience every day of our life. Open wide your eyes, open wide your hearts to allow God's Spirit and to be led by the same Spirit into new and fascinating adventure of faith. Thank you, and God bless.